Hey, so this is actually a second video. I had a previous video. I did that a while back. Some of those answers might have changed a little bit. A lot of people told me, they said, hey, I saw your video. Are some of these things still true? Some are, some aren't. So I just wanted to be a little clear on that. It was a while back. This is, it is August 2nd, 2017. So this is the more recent one. And I asked a bunch of people if I could get some questions, if they have any, because some people have already asked me, and I said, hey, why not make a video and answer some of them so you guys could at least hear my voice, see that I'm real, see who I am, how I am, things like that. So let's get started. Luckily, I do not have 2 pages like I had last time. This should be a lot quicker. I apologize again for that. So let's get started. First question is, what is your idea of a perfect date? Perfect first date. Perfect first date, I would like to probably start, even though I hate waking up early, I would like to start waking up early and start meeting people earlier and spending the day. I would love to go out and do something fun, go explore, be in nature, do something active, and just have a great time. Sometimes I meet up with people in the city. I don't mind at all. The city's not far. It's only like 15 minutes. Very easy for me to get to. Anywhere else is also very fun. New York State, Connecticut, Long Island, hell, even Delaware, whatever. I don't mind. It's not really where or what. Like, I don't care what we do or where we meet. It's just the fact that we're meeting that makes me happy. So the first date would, as I said, it'd be really nice to just, you know, go out, have fun, have a really good time, go out to dinner. I personally know a few really nice places nearby. I always like grabbing a bite to eat and just enjoying a really good meal. Of course, #1 pet peeve, no phone at the dinner table, because when there's food about, you know, it's just a nice, respectful thing to do. Some people don't know that, some people don't get that, but that's just me. And then, you know, end the night with something nice. You know, go get ice cream, go enjoy the nightlife. There's plenty of things to do around here, and it would be really nice. If you really want to make me like super happy, come with flowers, come with a flower, come with a rose. You will make me the happiest guy on earth, really. So yeah, stuff like that. But I'm easygoing, almost anything. When did you come out, and did your family accept you? I came out, I think in the first video I answered this question a little more thoroughly, but I'll just say vaguely. Came out in mid-high school. I was very nervous. I came out to friends first, then I came out to family, and it was nerve-wracking, but then I realized I had nothing to worry about. All my family accepted me. My mom thought it was nice. She's like, oh, okay. There's a story behind that. My brothers are like, oh, alright, that's cool. My brother Logan's like, yo, that's pretty cool. My daddy's like, okay, sure. You know, hey, we accept you, but, you know, don't worry about it. Don't make a big deal out of it. You know, just everyone else, they told me that they supported me, they loved me, which was really nice. I got lucky with that. I know a lot of families, they don't have such positive reactions, but I got lucky. I got a good family. They're good. I knew this was gonna come up. First time being a top and first time being a bottom. So, for those of you who don't know, I am a versatile. What that means, I had someone ask me that. Versatile means that I go both. I do both. I'm both bisexual and versatile. So I do almost anything. Almost anything. I know some of you guys are like, No. Almost anything. First time being the top. first time being a bottom's easier. First time being a bottom, I was actually with a guy who considers himself straight. At my house, we're just trying things out. You know, we said, let's just give it a shot. He was a virgin, I'm a virgin, and it was, you know, it's just more like, all right, it's awkward, really, really awkward, but let's give it a go. And since, you know, straight boys, so I'm like, all right, I'll bottom, sure, why not? It was nice, it was. And then being a top, I think it was one of my high school relationships that those only lasted like a few weeks or a few months, in which I was so used to being a bottom that he's like, hey, why don't you top? And it's like, alright, and it was nice, it was fantastic, and he really liked it, and ever since I've been more of a top than a bottom. When did you come to terms with your sexuality? That's a good question. When I came to terms with my sexuality, it was gradual, but it wasn't difficult. Like, over time, I'm like, you know, I seem to have an interest. You can look at the first video, and it was like, I have an interest in a guy. Okay, this is interesting. And, you know, throughout the days, I realized that liking guys was just more natural, easier. Even straight guys, gay guys, it doesn't matter. I'm always just a little more comfortable around guys. I talk to them better. I'm just, you know, more free, more open. With girls, I get a little nervous. You girls, sometimes you could be a little intimidating. But then I'll see a guy, you know, a big buff guy, huge muscles, and I'm like, hi. So it's interesting, but you know, just coming to terms with it, was like, all right, you know, this is who I am. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, at least you're masculine. It's like, depends. Have you seen me sing? That's maybe not some of my masculine moments. Some of the clothes I wear, some of the things I do, I think I'm a little mix of everything. But yeah, eventually I'm like, all right, let's see how everyone else, you know, accepts it, and let's see how what everyone else thinks. And, you know, everyone's like, dude, it's awesome, cool. And some guys started hitting me up, and it's like, yay. Alright, this is actually a really good question. Biggest risk. The biggest risk I've ever taken. There's a lot of ways to answer this one. I think one of my biggest risks, parasailing over like a couple dozen sharks underneath me. That's a pretty big risk, though. I thought it was pretty enjoyable. Asking really cute boys out, I don't know. Could be risky. That's more nerve-wracking. What else? I think it's more along the lines of just emotionally the big risks, where you know, just trying to be myself around people who I wasn't sure if they would accept me, if they would like me. And I think that those are probably the biggest risks. I think coming out is probably was one of the biggest risks. I mean, some people lost their entire lives over stuff like that, so I got really lucky with that, which I'm happy about. This is an interesting question. First I've ever heard of it. If you could be a type of fabric, what would you be? Probably spandex, to be honest. Wow. Okay, I know how that sounds. I know some of you are laughing already, but not for that reason. Spandex, because it's versatile. There's a lot of different things you can do. It manages sweat and moisture very easily. It's very good. Some of them are thermal, which handle heat and pressure well. I I think there's a lot of personality characteristics with that, as well as physical characteristics. So I think that says a lot, in the sense that it's well-rounded, very diverse. You know, there's a lot going on, a lot of uses, and I think that describes me pretty well. That, you know, I'm a well-rounded person, and, you know, plus I've been wearing it for a very, very long time. Throughout high school, I did track and all these other sports, and I've been using it ever since. So I would like to think spandex. Or polyester, because most of the things I wear are polyester mixed with spandex. One of those two. They're very, very similar. If you had a choice to live in your favorite movie, or would you rather live in this world? I don't want to call it a dumb question, but yeah, I'd live in a movie. Are you kidding me? Alright. Warning right now, kind of a nerd at heart. Star Wars. Straight up. Give me an X-Wing. Hell yeah. Have my own Star Destroyer? What? Yeah. Use the Force? I do that. I'd totally go dark side too. Like, I'd fit in. Yeah, Force choke people, lightning, yeah. This world? No, forget that. Are you kidding me? You know, true love and happiness is, you know, destiny. That'd be awesome. I don't know if it is or isn't in real life, but it'd be awesome. It'd be very dangerous too. Then again, so is real life. Movie, absolutely. There are a lot of other movies I would love to be a part of. Just really cool things like Avatar. Are you kidding me? Be like 8 feet tall and super strong and super fast, and yeah. Especially with some of these movies where the good guy always wins. It'd be like, me, dark side, villain wins, straight up. Would you rather have a successful career or a fulfilling and lasting relationship? If you know me well, you know by now what I answer to that. As much as I'm struggling, as much as I would love a really good job, take the relationship every time. Absolutely. I could be living in a cardboard box. As long as I'm with the person of my dreams, I'm happy. Money is not everything. And I know a lot of really rich people who are really upset and hate life and miserable. And they told me, they said, you know, I focused on all the wrong things. So I would go with the relationship. Plus, if you truly love someone, you're going to make the best life for yourselves as possible. So I think it's kind of a win-win. How far are you willing to go for a first date? I normally try to keep it around 50 miles or below. I know some of you are like, what? Yeah, I have no problem driving like 90 minutes for the right guy. Or girl. But in certain circumstances, I'm willing to go much further, depending on who it is. Some people I've known for years and years and years over Facebook, and I do want to see them. So, normally, yes, about 50 miles. That's where I kind of cap, and it's like, might have to plan a halfway point and meet halfway, which has happened. I actually, which leads to the next part of this question, which is how far are you willing to go for the one you love? There is no distance. I wouldn't go. I used to have to take an hour-long bus ride from my house into the city, then walk from Port Authority to Grand Central, take a train to Norwalk, take another train from Norwalk to Wilton, Danbury, like that area, and well, that was quite a distance too. So I spent a lot of time traveling and a lot of money too, but it was worth it, absolutely. Biggest fear? Well, if you haven't been able to realize this by now. Biggest fear is being alone. I hate that more than anything. And during high school, a lot of my friends were doing other things, and if I'd be sitting at the lunch table alone, I'd be very upset. Being at home alone, like I am now, it does give me time to do a video though. But I hate being home alone. I will meet up with almost anyone just for the fact that I get to be out and do something. I love hanging out with friends. I love hanging out with anyone. It's just, I'm a very social person and I like to be around others. Do I do any sports? This is the last question. Not anymore. I did cross country, I did indoor track, I did outdoor track, I was a sprinter, captain of all those teams. I have a lot of medals and trophies and all that crap that's over there. I like to do other things. Badminton, I absolutely love. Swimming, I love. Hiking, you name it. Like I said, I'm very outdoorsy. I love getting up and doing stuff. Some people consider cards to be a sport. Sure. Darts? Absolutely. Pool? Why not? I think all those are really fun. Plus, you get to bet on them, which is also fun. I'm not big on gambling, but sometimes you can bet other things, and it's also fun. So yes, if you have any more questions, I don't know if I'll be doing a third video, but if you have any more questions and you want to hear more of me, just let me know. It'd be really fun. I enjoy doing these videos, and I enjoy you guys learning more about me. And yeah, so hit me up and tell me what you think about this. I'm going to post it on YouTube so a lot more people can see it. And yeah, so let me know what you think.